Hi, welcome to another council meeting recap from last night's April 8th. It started with Mayor Bell reappointing the Park and Tree Committee members. That group does great work supporting both policy recommendations and operational advisement for the city's park systems. We also had a special guest announcing and reintroducing a promotion of Officer Dan Miller to the sergeant position with the Cobourg Police Department. Dan is a real asset and will do great work at the sergeant position for the city. Council also approved the franchise agreement for Hunter Communications that allows Hunter to continue to use the city's right-of-way for their fiber optic infrastructure to provide internet services to Cobourg. Council adopted their rules of governance. That is how they operate. The city charter requires that they have a set of rules that they operate by for how motions are made, how decisions are made, kind of the order of operations throughout an agenda, a bunch of operational things. It's been many months in the works. Our city recorder, Sammy Egbert, did a great job of pulling that document together, and we had that approved last night. Also approved an application for ODOT Small Cities Allotment Street Paving Grant. That will be submitted later this month to see if we can get up to $250,000 of funds for street repaving on local streets in Cobourg. We're hopeful that is able to be obtained. That's a program that the city has used several times in the past with great success. Also, there are a bunch of administrative reports. There was a continuing conversation about proposed new fees. A parks and open space fee has been recommended for adoption in May, as well as an increase to the tree fee. So there is information going out to the community about both of those fees. Be on the lookout for that on social media and on the city website and in future utility bills as well. Important fees that help us maintain the service level of our parks and recreation system. There was a memo in the packet summarizing a lot of the long-range planning work that we do, both state regulatory work that comes down to the local level and regional transportation planning. Consumes a lot of time. It's very important for Cobourg to be present and advocate for projects and just be a part of the regional land use and transportation system planning into the future. The final item was an update on the Coleman Collector Street project that was originally being attempted to get put out to bid and completed this summer. The project squeeze really is having us look at delaying and deferring that project. There still will be preliminary work this summer to have the project ready to bid and go out early next year. Final note, we are entering budget season. Next week is the first budget committee meeting, April 15th, so Tuesday night. We'll go over the overall budget and talk about kind of trends, where all of our funds are looking like. And then the second meeting on April 29th is a little more of a detailed discussion as we get into departments and programs and making sure everyone is familiar and understands the expenses and the revenues associated with each of those programs and where we stand. That's it for this week. It was a great full meeting, and council got a lot accomplished, and still a lot on our plate to continue to work on. Thank you.